Today we're going to be ranking all the features in the new Minecraft update. First up is the sniffer.
I don't like the sniffer. It seems like it's a Coke addict.
Coke tastes delicious. I drink it every day.
I mean cocaine, Joe, not Coca-Cola.
Well, we're off to a hot start. I think it's a really cool mob. It has unique mechanics and great animations. One of the few mobs that won the mob vote and was actually the best choice. I would say it's S tier.
It only gets you 2 flowers, though. It's just another mob that is cool for about 10 minutes. Then people realize that it's useless and everyone forgets about it. I wouldn't put it any higher than B tier. Also, the rascal should have won the mob vote.
I remember the old days of Minecraft where sniffers roamed and ruled the world and you could tame and ride them.
Joe, that's a lie. They're just being added to the game.
You're spreading fake news again, Joe.
No, you don't understand. This was before your time.
No, it wasn't. You're only 4 years older than me.
Anyway, where do you think we should put it, Joe?
We should put it in A tier. I'm glad Mojang decided to bring it back.
That means it goes in a tier. Next are the 2 flowers the sniffer can dig up, the pitcher pot and torch flower.
I think they're beautiful flowers and the pitcher pot matches my eyes, so I would say S tier.
Joe, your eyes aren't purple, so no, they don't match your eyes. While the flowers do look good, they don't have any use, and it should be more than 2 flowers. I think it's C tier.
I actually agree more with Donald on this one. The flowers are pretty but don't do much. We'll bring it up to B tier since Joe likes it so much.
You guys are going to be jealous when you see my pitcher pot torch flower base.
Joe, you're the kind of guy to plant a bunch of flowers and then complain about all of the pollen from it.
Okay, you two, next up is the amethyst skulk sensor.
I don't understand how redstone stuff works, so I'll say F tier.
What a surprise Joe doesn't understand something.
Don't even act like you understand it. Your redstone knowledge is still stuck in 2014.
Yeah, well, I have tremendous old school redstone knowledge. I would put it in C tier because I could figure out how it works if I wanted to.
Well, I actually understand how it works. Unlike Donald, I would put it in B tier.
It's because you've had a bunch of free time. You haven't been the president since 2016, so you were able to grind out all of the Minecraft.
It's not my fault that you ran for President Donald.
Well, it goes in C tier either way because that's what the average answer is, so take that.
Yep, you really got me there, Donald. Next is the chiseled bookshelf. What do you boys think about this?
It looks fairly cool, but I don't think it's all that practical and useful, so I would say C tier.
Your ratings don't make sense, Donald. If something is practical and useful, you rate it low because you don't know how it works, but then if something looks cool, you rate it low because it's not useful.
We never said our ratings had to make sense. It goes in C tier.
Well, I think it's a tier. It does have some uses and looks good. It's been a feature the community has wanted for a while, and it's good to see them finally add it in. Joe, what do you think? You've been quiet.
Huh? Well, oh, good morning, guys.
Joe, it's not fucking morning. What do you think of the new bookshelves?
I don't know, B tier.
We shouldn't count Joe's vote since he's half asleep and put it in C tier.
Well, like you said before, we're going base off of the average, which would put it in B tier, so Joe actually gets his way.
Oh, nice.
Next up is smithing templates.
Smithing templates adds a good additional challenge to the game. They keep making Minecraft easier, and it's nice to see them make it harder for a change. I'd say S tier.
Smithing templates should go in F tier. I don't want to go into a bastion. It's too scary. I have nightmares about all of the brute smithing templates make the game worse.
You're such a scaredy cat, Joe. Earlier you were talking about old school Minecraft, which was way harder and scarier than current day Minecraft.
No, it wasn't. We didn't have anything like bastions or the deep dark in old school Minecraft. This is another bad feature.
I think the feature is pretty good, and it does make things a little harder. Although Joe does have a point, I think there should be more than just one way to get the smithing template. I think we should meet in the middle and put it in B tier.
We finally get to a good feature, and now you guys want to give out low ratings. You Democrats are ridiculous.
We're talking about Minecraft, not politics.
Whatever.
Next is armor trims.
You guys better put this one in S tier. It doesn't make the game harder because you don't really need it. It just makes you look cooler. Put it in S tier.
I actually agree with you. This time I'm going to look so cool in my trimmed out armor. Or as the kids say, I have good drip.
All right, Joe, I actually also agree with Donald. S tier it goes.
Finally, you guys used your 2 brain cells and had a good opinion.
Even when we agree with you, you still insult us.
Yeah, that's like my thing.
Next up, we have hanging signs. I don't know why, but I just want to put this in F tier.
Fuck hanging signs, put it in F tier. We don't need them.
All my homies hate hanging signs.
What do you guys think about the camel?
The camel is a cool mob. I like how it prevents you from getting hit by zombies when you're riding it. I think we can put it in S tier.
You know what else prevents you from getting hit by mobs?
What?
An elytra.
It can be really good for early to mid-game transportation. You don't just start with an elytra.
People have beaten the Ender Dragon in less time than it takes to watch a SpongeBob episode.
I know, but it's not realistic for most playthrough.
Yeah, I know I'm just kind of being difficult. I think it's probably like a tier.
I'm fine with a tier. What do you guys think about the bamboo woodset?
I mean, it's neat, but I doubt I'm going to really use it, so I'm thinking C tier.
I don't think you're giving it enough credit. It provides an alternative to wood, which I think is useful. I would say B tier.
I'm with Joe on this one. It does provide an alternative to wood, but why wouldn't I just use wood?
2 against 1, Donald got outvoted.
Joe, I'll sue you for defamation if you don't stop.
Let's settle down, boys. Next is the cherry blossom biome.
It looks so pretty, put it in S tier.
It is like the poster child for this update, so I think it has to go in S tier.
Well, that was easy. S tier it goes. Last up is trail ruins.
Trail ruins do not look pretty, put it in C tier.
Joe, it's ruins. It's not supposed to look pretty.
You can have pretty ruins.
No, you can't because it's ruined.
Donald does have a point. I think it's a unique feature that is a good addition to the game. I'd put it in a tier. I also really want that pot. It adds to the Minecraft lore.
I think it's S tier. It really ties the update together. We've been waiting for archaeology for years.
B tier, it's ugly.
That's a stupid reason, Joe, and you know it too.
We're going to average it and put it in a tier. Have a dandy day, everyone.